All right, welcome to today's Sports Buzz podcast. I'm Eric Bergstrom. Today, Ty Hanson is here, and we're going to talk fishing again. Ty's been here before. Today, we're going to talk about some fishing. Ty, with this longer winter that we all know we've had, is that a good thing or a bad thing for what you guys do for fishing?
Well, it's a little bit of both, actually. From the store sense, we definitely would have liked it to be a little earlier. As an angler, I think it's going to make the fishing really, really good here coming up. Nice long winter. The ice is solid out on the bay this year. More ice we've had than the past 2 years. And I think it's definitely going to affect the fish. The bay is going to stay colder longer. The walleyes are going to have to come into the rivers to spawn. And I think we're going to see bigger numbers caught in the river than in years past. So I think it's going to be awesome.
Now, I know you've been busy, at work and with fun, even though that's all together. We talked about that. What have been some of the highlights for yourself during the wintertime for fishing?
The highlights for myself is just running the store, actually. I didn't get to do much ice fishing this year, personally. I just was at the store a lot and helped other people get on some fish this year through the ice. So it was a fun year. I enjoyed it, actually.
And as always, you are a guy that people can go to find out what's going on in the area, right? You were telling me your phone's always ringing. They can either call you, but maybe you'd rather them go somewhere else, right? Maybe Facebook?
Yeah, definitely. The phone is constantly ringing. I try and do a real good job at keeping up on the Facebook page. That's my go-to for posting updates. I do live videos, and Zach's getting more involved with it as well. They're the owner at Windrose North. So we like the live updates a lot, and that's normally where you can get the best direct information what's happening at that point. Calling me is good. Otherwise, you can call the store at 906-424-0206. And somebody there is going to have some information for you, But ideally, check the Facebook page first. If the information is not up there that you're specifically looking for, by all means, give us a call. All
right. Well, talking about Facebook, something I saw recently. Tell me about all the live bait and tackle machines around town. That's really cool. My wife actually is the one who told me about it, and I didn't understand what she was talking about. It's basically like if you want a soda, you go up and you can get some bait and tackle, right?
Yeah, definitely. That was something that was a surprise that we'd been working on since last fall.
It's clever, man. It's really clever. I like it.
Yeah, we've been planning that since I saw him at a show last fall, and I mean, I really didn't think anything of it. And actually, Zach thought it was a great idea, and he kind of fronted that and took off with it. And we think it's going to be really good, really convenient for the anglers, especially guys down at Hattie Street. There, there's nothing open that you can go get some good tackle at, especially after about 6 o'clock, everything's closed. So it's a good 24/7 unit down at Boom Landing there, so it's not very far either. And we're going to see how that one does, and I think it's going to go really, really well. We got the whole rack is stacked, or the top shelf is stacked with Husky Jerks, 10 different colors of Husky Jerks in there, so any color that's hot, it's in there. Blade baits are in there, ripping wraps are in there, some jigs and plastics are in there, and then they're going to be filled with toughies as well. So you guys, live bait fishermen, you're going to be able to go to them too.
Now, this area has always been big with the outdoors and with fishing and stuff like that, but it seems like with you and Windrose and a bunch of other people too, the high schoolers who are involved, it seems like it's really growing fast. Is that what you think too?
Yeah, I think social media has a lot to do with that. I mean, in years past, you had to actually call people in order to be like, hey, what's going on up there and stuff. And just the Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, it spreads so quickly, and especially in the younger ages too, they're getting a lot more involved with it. It's more interactive, and you get that immediate feedback from that right away. You catch a fish, post it online, guys like it and stuff like that. So I think that's a big influence there. We're pretty good at that too. I like to run the Instagram page. I'm on there quite a bit, my personal page and the store page. And
I think I saw Zach in a tent on the ice or something like that. It looked like he was pretty cold a couple weeks ago or something.
Yeah, that was a fun post. We, definitely love doing that. So love to have fun over there. And but yeah, the area is growing really quick. This area has always been known for fantastic fishing, especially the walleyes. And last year, especially because we had that NWT tournament up here, that championship tournament, that kind of brought light to the quality of the walleyes, not just in the spawn, but also in the fall and kind of all year round. And it highlighted some different ways to catch them. So that was awesome too. So any kind of social media stuff like that definitely helps and helps increase the area in a whole, as far as business wise goes. So.
Right. Now, we talked about the longer winter. How does that affect fish in general? Does it affect it at all, or would it have to be a lot longer to have any kind of effect at all?
It's on some of the real small lakes. There might be some oxygen die-off there, but as far as the big bodies of water, they should be just fine. The river systems are constantly moving. There's constant oxygen in there, so the river system should be all right. The bay is gonna be healthy as always, but yeah, some of those small lakes, you might see a little bit of die off in the springtime, but that's just because of the long winter and the vegetation hasn't been there to produce the oxygen and stuff like that. So nothing too drastic. It's just kind of irritating. It's kind of irritating for us as anglers to wait. It's like it's a couple weeks behind.
It's irritating for
year.
everybody. Trust me.
Yeah, true. The cold
Me
in
included.
general. Yeah, the cold in general just hasn't been fun.
So at some point, it is going to warm up. What do we have to look forward to coming up for fishing?
Well, the cool thing about it staying colder longer is that hopefully the post-spawn walleye bite is going to hit right around the opener for game fish season. So in Wisconsin, that's going to be May 5th is going to be the first Saturday in May for Wisconsin is opening day for keeping all game fish. It goes back up to the regular limits.
Okay.
So it's going to be pretty interesting to see guys catching those same high-quality fish a little bit longer into the year, and because normally they're out of the river and that bite kind of dies off before opener. So we're gonna see some awesome numbers of fish being caught this year, and then same thing bass fishing. It's just gonna be cold. It's gonna be tough to begin with, and normally right away in May it's awesome, but it looks like it's gonna be pushed back a couple weeks yet before the bite really heats up for the smallmouth and the largemouth and stuff too. So
we'll get through all that stuff and enjoy all that. But in summertime, are there any cool things coming up in summertime this year that maybe people can look forward to?
Oh yeah, we've got all sorts of awesome events planned for this year. We are going to be doing a kayak fishing tournament, the first annual. We're going to be running this every year, so we're going to be running that at Shaky Lakes. That's going to be June 9th, and we're bringing out Old Town kayaks and native watercraft. So if anybody wants to come out, swing out, join that. Not just for the tournament anglers, but also friends and bring your family out there too, because we're gonna have kayaks to enjoy, rent and paddle out there, and
awesome, yeah.
Enjoy the hopefully warm weather at that point.
We have some kayaks up in the hallway up there. I think they're probably yours too.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
you guys have some giveaways and things you've been doing over at the store.
We do. We try and give back to as much to the community as we can. That's one thing that I love working with Zach about is everybody loves him. He does the best he can to help his community. That's one thing we always strive to do there at Windrose North.
One other thing I wanted to mention too. I think you guys are looking for some help in the summertime, right? So if someone, or are you not anymore?
We hired a couple of nice people. We think are going to work out real well. So I think we're covered there. Okay. But if you think you're a good fit, there definitely might be some room that we can squeeze you in too. Having a little bit of flexibility and stuff is always a good thing. So if you're in the store often and you think it might be an atmosphere that you'd thrive in and stuff, be sure to throw us an application or not an application, but a resume, and send us a message, and we'll see what we can do.
All right, awesome, Ty. Thanks again, and good luck. Have fun. Everything you're doing.
Yeah, thanks for having me again, and we're looking forward to finally getting on the water now.
All right.
We need to get you in the boat.
Yeah, we're going to do that, right? I think we're going to do a remote or something like that.
Yeah, I think we got a tournament planned for that. But I mean, soon we need to get you on some big walleyes.
All right, we'll do that. You get me out there. Maybe we'll get that done.
Perfect. Thanks, man.